Hi everybody, it's Strawberry, and in today's video, I'm going to be making a K-pop journal spread for BTS's new single, Butter. So before we jump right into the spread, I just want to remind everybody that you can get 20% off on my Etsy shop until the end of the month using the code BUTTER20. I have a new Butter t-shirt design as well as my other normal t-shirt designs and some decals and things like that. You can get 20% off on the entire shop until the end of the month using code BUTTER20. So go check that out if you're interested. The link is in the description. So I'm really excited to make my butter spread today. Butter is so amazing. I'm obsessed with it already. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous to make this spread because I really loved this song in this video so much, and so I was afraid that I wasn't gonna be able to do it justice in a spread. And so I really thought a lot about what I wanted to do with the spread, although sometimes that's not a good thing because I end up overthinking things beforehand. But once I got started, I started to get really inspired and came up with things I wanted to do. Like, for example, with this yellow paper, originally I was just thinking I'm just gonna do my normal ripped paper in the background sort of thing, but then I was like, well, I feel like that aesthetic doesn't really go because it's supposed to be smooth like butter. So I was like, what if I did rounded edges? And then I was like, wait, what if I use this yellow paper to do sort of drips of melted butter across the top? I've done something similar before. I think it was with my spread for Humph by Pentagon, but I just thought that this would really go well. So I did this across the top, and then I'd use the other colors. It's when I'm doing a spread, I'm very big on making them be cohesive, all the colors going together and stuff like that. And that can be, I've talked about before, really hard with music videos because there's so many different scenes. So I usually try to pick out a few colors that just seem to be pretty prominent throughout the video, and those are the colors that I try to use for my accent colors, my background colors, because then it just kind of brings the whole spread together, if that makes sense. So that's why I picked this bright pink color, and then also that sort of muted maroon color, which they seem like weird colors to put together, but actually in the end I feel like it worked really well. Plus this song is so fun that I feel like it's okay to have kind of fun colors and random shapes going on because it just works. I also wanted to sort of balance out the colors, so I did these accent colors on the side, and then I just did two small circles on the other side of the spread just to sort of give it a bit of a balance without it being too much, because I had a lot of pictures that I wanted to include in this spread. So sometimes it's you don't need too much of a background because you're going to end up covering most of it up anyway. You just sort of want it to be peeking out here and there. So that's what I was going for. And I did this giant cutout of Tae with the sucker because I just really love that part. There were so many parts of this video that I was just absolutely obsessed with. I stayed up to watch it at midnight because I'm actually off from my full-time job on Fridays. That's when I work on my Etsy shop and stuff like that, because I work 4/10s the rest of the week. So I was able to stay up and watch it, and I literally was having so much fun. And then I get to the part where June said, "Got armies right behind us when we say so," and I literally just busted into tears. I just started crying, and I was like, oh, I think I literally said, "Oh my God," and put my hands over my mouth and just started crying. And then I just cried through the rest of the video. I don't know, that just made me so emotional that they did a call out to us in the song. I mean, they always say songs are for us and stuff, but I don't know, it's just so special. I've talked about it before, to love someone so much and be so passionate about them and their music, and to have them love you back. I feel if you're not an ARMY, it's hard to understand, but if you are, you get what I'm saying. I also really loved Yoongi's verse a lot, and so I wanted to do a cutout of him because I thought he looked so cute. And of course I did the ARMY part because, like I said, that made me really emotional. And Jungkook looked amazing. Oh my God, I'm so sad that he cut his hair already, but he looked so good. And just the little parts about him kissing the ARMY symbol on his hand, just so much about this video. It's just so fun, and you can really tell that they just want us to be happy and have a good time with this song, and I just really love them for that. And then some more about the spread. As I was putting some of these pictures down, or kind of mapping out where I had originally planned to put them, I realized that I was really covering up those drips that I made. And I'm kind of like, what is the point of having them there if you don't even see them? So I kind of shifted down some of the pictures a little bit so that you could, like, I mean, they're not all completely uncovered, but so that you could, like, get the idea of what was going on in the background. Otherwise, it just, like, looks like weird strips of yellow if you never get a spot where you can see the full drips. So that's kind of what I mean about, like, I always plan stuff in advance, but then I just kind of let the inspiration take me, and as I come up with things, I just rearrange things a little bit, just to make it, I don't know, work with what I'm thinking. I think that's just sort of part of the creative process when journaling, and part of what makes it kind of fun. So as for the lettering, I kind of went back and forth about whether I wanted to just try to replicate the actual butter like logo, if I wanted to just print it off. And then I was like, no, I feel like lettering is like a big part of journaling, so I definitely want to do it myself. But I didn't necessarily want to completely replicate the butter thing, so I was like, I'll just do some regular calligraphy. And I just wanted to make it completely plain yellow, like no gradient or anything like that. And then I was like, I think that it will look cleaner and nicer with a little bit of an outline. So I decided to do that. And then you'll see that I went in with sort of like a pink drop shadow to just kind of, like I said, bring in the other colors. And then I wanted to do these like big, like, for lack of a better word, juicy highlights to just really, I don't know, bring in the whole butter thing. I don't know. I just thought that it worked really well. So I ended up doing these like really, really thick white highlights. So I also just wanted to add some like lyrics that I really liked or that I just thought were really fun. So I did Got Army right behind us when we say so, because like I said, it made me really emotional and I just really love that, and it's so true. And then I also did Yoongi's little hate us, love us thing, because I just thought that was so cute, and also it just kind of shows that like BTS do not care about the hate that they get. Like, that's fine, hate us, love us, whatever, and I just really, really love them for that. So I ordered a bunch of stickers from AliExpress like a long time ago, and they finally started to come in. And so I had ordered this like pack of these like cute little like drinks and foods and stuff, and one of them just like randomly had chimmy on it. Like, it wasn't advertised that way. I was just like, they came in and I looked through them and there was chimmy, and I just thought that was so funny. So I used that one in this one because it was yellow and it went with everything. And then I also added some of those highlights to the drips that were visible, just to kind of, I don't know, give them a little bit more depth. I thought that that would be cool. So then I'm just doing the writing portion. Like I said, I ended up having to move some of the pictures down so I had a little less space to write. So I tried to write like really, really tiny so I could get in everything that I wanted to say, which I already kind of talked about. But yeah, Butter is so amazing. We broke the YouTube record, and and the Spotify record actually came out today, and I know that we can get that #1 on Billboard. So keep streaming. We've got this. We can do it. Yeah. So anyway, here's a look at the final spread. I really do like how this came out. At first I was kind of like, I don't know. But looking back on it now, I do really, really like it. I think it turned out really good and really encapsulated what I wanted to with this song. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Keep streaming Butter, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!